Welcome, it's Stratman here from pitware.com, just taking people through a typical trading session. We're currently in a trade with the Euro Yen, and we're looking at, we're at a break-even position now. I scaled in or averaged in when we got up to the daily pivot, and we're just getting a slight pullback here. So we're quite happy. We could pull out now if we wanted to for a break-even position. We've got 400 on this position and we've got 300 on this position. Let's just wait and see where this goes, and we might take our trade out very shortly. So might even go for a little bit more. Just got to be careful not to be too greedy here. So right now we're kind of in profit. I'm gonna look at taking this trade out possibly shortly. Don't want to lose too much opportunity. We could have taken it out there and made a nice quick 12 pips. So just let it develop a little bit more. It's really trying to break that resistance there, support there. So we need to just check all the time, monitor this trade, check that we're happy with the way everything's progressing. Stochastics is starting to head downwards. We're starting to see some THV pointing to the fact that it's downwards. The good thing is that we're trading in the direction of the overall trend for the day, which is quite significant, quite important. So, you know, everything is good for this trade. Now, what we might do is look at taking this out soon. It's starting to head down towards this particular point here. I'm trying to do a video for you guys, but for me, I'd probably risk this a little bit longer, and I'd want to see, I'm going with the overall trend for the day, so I'm looking at trying to maximize my risk reward ratio here. So if I jump out too early after risking a reasonable amount, and I do that every trade, that is a big concern. So we've still got a bit of distance to go to the compass. We've got another 18 pips to head towards the compass. So why not in this big H4 support here? So I'm potentially looking at that for my target, but we've got to get through this little bit of support here. We've broken this support, we've broken this support. We closed below both of those. So now we're just waiting to see if we can at least get it down nearer to this 128.80. I'd love to see that. And if it even punched past that, even better. So pause again for a sec and we'll come back to it. So our trade's developing quite well. We're at 17 pips now. We've just had a fractal fire here on the M5, so it's just broken its M5 fractal, so that's a good sign. So what that means is that this M5 here is now considered a downtrend. So the only time frame that's not considered as being a downtrend is the M15 right now. So this is a really good situation to be in while you're trading. We've got stochastics pointing downwards on a good angle. We've got candle formation up here showing a bearish engulfing candle right next to this. We've just broken below that bearish engulfing candle there. Look, all good situation. We're heading towards this compass, which is another 13 pips away. We expect another bit of consolidation probably right on this line here. Might be a point to exit the trade or just lock in and move our stop down a bit. Let's just put it aside and see. Just check what THV is doing. That's going to give us a good indication. Like I said, look at that perfect bounce off the daily pivot. And like I said, this is a very high probability trade, this bounce off the daily pivot. What we're looking for now is possible targets on the THV system, and MS1 is a possible target. Let's just check out what that relates to on our other system. So M5, you can see very sharp line downwards here, crossed over. Look, all the rules are met on M5 now apart from the coral. So check where MS1 is on the other chart, 128.76, 128.76, where's that on this chart? 128.76. Look, it's right on that line there. So, you know, that's a really good target point, is just around that 128.80. That's going to be an ideal target for us for this trade. We're just struggling a bit at this line of support and resistance that I made earlier, and we just bring that along a bit. It just doesn't want to play the game, that thing. Let's just move the trend back a little bit, and let's just draw that line in a little bit better. And that's the line I drew earlier on as a support and resistance. So it's clearly just broken through that. It might get rejected off that. Just waiting for it to see if it comes through. Like I say, we've got on our side, we've got stochastics on our side. We've got the whole daily trend is downwards. Everything's on our side here, just apart from that little bit of support. So let's just weather that one out. So just going to pause again. And we should probably just quickly look to our M5. We're just darting around a bit, just checking what's going on. Look, it's got a spinning top doji type thing forming here, which could be a reversal signal as a rejection off my support line here. So I've got to be very conscious of that. My target is here. It's my mental target. But look, if it's it's definitely stalling here well before. So I've got to watch that. Just to have a quick look at some of the other time frames. M15 just breaking below that. We've got another 7 minutes before this candle closes. If this candle doesn't close below there, going to probably get a little bit concerned and may pull the trade. Go out to H1. Look at what's forming on the H1. Isn't that a classic sign? If that closes in 7 minutes below this resistance line and below here, that is a classic candle pattern for going short. So, you know, we're in a good trade. Let's look out at H4. You know, it's come up to this line here, been rejected off. It might even come back down to these levels. Remember, daily is showing that it's been a downtrend, so everything in our favour. Just have to just watch heading towards this target. So just pause again. Okay, I'm basically getting ready to pull this trade because I don't want to be too greedy. Making 10 pips, 22 pips there. Let's just close these out. So I'm closing this one out for 22 pips, and I'm closing this one out for around about 8 pips. And so, well, that was close to 9 pips. So that was my first trade of the day. Good. That worked out really well for us. Increased my equity by a significant amount on that trade, because I had a 300 amount that made what was it, about 9 pips, and I had a 400 amount that made 20 pips. Now that was a good thing to pull out there, because as we expect, you know, it got closer to my support line where I was going to, which was my target, and then it's pulled back to here. So my next trade would be just to see what happens around this consolidation here, and see if we can do something else. But overall, pretty happy. THV helped us in that trade, particularly the daily pivot here. Dashboard helped us immensely because we waited till we got about our 40 pips here, and you know, the day is shaping up pretty well. If this closes on this candle 4 minutes later, I'm definitely looking to go short on the other side of here. Just got to see some more confirmation later, and let's see what trading for the day brings us. Okay, well, I'm Stratman. I hope you've enjoyed just going through the setup so far of the day and my first trade for the day. Profitable. Increased the account by already more than what I need for the day. I only needed 20 pips with a 300. I actually did 20 pips on a 400 and also 10 pips on a 300. So heck, we're pretty much double what I need to be earning for a day for this account. So I hope you can see that this whole thing, this dashboard, this whole free system that I'm showing you how to trade is really beneficial. Dashboard, look, it is really helpful. You can trade this without it, but I really truly recommend getting the dashboard if you can. I'll see you for the next trade.